So hopefully you're having a great day. Today we're going to be talking about how a mentorship student was able to go and sign up with two clients. One client for $1,500 a month and another client for $2,000 per month in 35 days of working together. Now, one thing that you need to start doing is you need to start trusting your value and then start learning how to actually price things out correctly. I was speaking to a young lady the other week, actually. Hey, Courtney, great to see you. Her name starts with a C. Maybe she's watching this. I don't know. But I don't want to share her identity. But when we were talking, her pricing was extremely low. And it was like, your price doesn't have to be low, but it wasn't that, she was doing it on purpose. She just didn't really have any reference points. She didn't really know what she should be charging. So the first thing I always do for a mentorship student is I give you a pricing calculator so you know exactly what you charge, so there's no guesswork. Now, if we're not working together, you don't have a pricing calculator, generally what you need to be doing is like 1.5xing all your quotes, minimum. Most people can actually get away with like doubling whatever price quote they're feeling. One, because you're kind of like, your price is kind of like dropped based on imposter syndrome. And then two, most people just don't charge enough. Here's a really cool reason why this is important. Because if you can portray the value, which we'll talk about in sales in a couple minutes, if you can portray the value and still give a high price point, if the person says no, it's too high of a price, there's a really easy way to follow up with that person so that after they've gone with someone cheap and that cheap person kind of gets on their nerve, doesn't give enough support, or messes up their books, now they come back to you. And since your price is so much higher, they're like, oh, so if I go with someone cheap, it's going to be bad. If I go with someone expensive, aka you, the person who gave that high price, now they come back to you. Now they say, I'm sorry, I should have gone with you like a month ago. And now they're paying you that higher price. And you can even charge for a clean up fee. Right? But if you come in like exactly what everyone else is doing, there's nothing that really helps you stand out. Higher prices actually are just, they're a marketing tool in itself. It's really cool because then you can even do like incentives to be able to help the person make the decision without having to lower your price. Okay, because if you can't be the lowest price, there's no merit in being the second lowest. Like no one cares if you're the second lowest price, right? They only care if you're the lowest. So you might as well go the other direction. There is a lot of merit in being the highest price. Think about it. Most people who get a Ferrari, they are lifelong Ferrari either buyers or they're like dreamers of buying a Ferrari, right? Now, I know Ferrari's not the most expensive, just the most mainstream expensive brand outside of like Bentley or Rolls-Royce. Now, the reason why this is so important is because people brag about how much they spend with a Ferrari, right? It was this much money. It was this much money. This much money. Whereas for Ford, there's a certain type of buyer like, oh, I saved so much money. Who do you really want as your buyer? Do you want the person who's bragging that they're spending $2,000 a month with you? Or do you want the person who's like, hey, I found them on Fiverr. I caught them at like a Black Friday deal. They were able to, they started at $300 a month, but I thought that was too high, so I asked if they can do anything better, and now they gave me $150 a month. Yeah, I love them. And then the next year comes when another Black Friday sale comes, and someone actually goes even lower, because there's always someone who's willing to go lower than you, to be honest. And then they band hop and they like switch off of you and they're like, hey, sorry, it's just not working out. And you're kind of confused. You're like, what do you mean it's not working out? Like, yeah, I mean, like it was good, but like I didn't really see that much. You didn't really talk to me. You didn't really reach out. And yeah, this other person's a little bit cheaper. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of jump. Okay, see ya. And now you lost a client who wasn't really paying you much, but you were wasting all your time spending with that one person, and now you're really frustrated. So let's avoid that by charging really high, getting better quality clients from the start. So at least you need to be 1.5xing all of the quotes that you've been giving out, especially if you feel like the person's very price sensitive. So if you want to see if I can help you out, if you want to see if you qualify for this thing to make sure that we can help each other out and we can win together long term, I recommend you go ahead and click on the link inside the description below to book a call to see if I can help you. If that's you, I will see you on the call. If it's not you right at this moment or you're not quite ready, that's A-okay too. I'll see you on the call in the future and keep watching my videos. Talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your day.